Hi again, everyone, and welcome to another episode of RV Business Capitol Talk, sponsored by Eric Sell. Also available as a podcast. I'm Rick Kessler, with me, Sherman Goldenberg, and joining the two of us today is Jon Ferrando. Jon, of course, is the president and CEO of Blue Compass RV. Jon, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, good afternoon, Rick. Good afternoon, Sherm, and excited to join Capitol Talk, especially from Florida here in January.
We will see you down there soon enough. First things first, before we jump into RV topics, we got to ask you about that University of Michigan game. I don't know if people know this, but Jon is a Wolverine alum, and you went to the game. You went to the championship game, right?
Yeah, it was great and really capped off a phenomenal 3-year run and turnaround under Coach Harbaugh. So going 40-3 the last 3 years, 3 Big Ten titles, taking down Alabama in Nick Saban's last game, and then finishing it off with a 15-0 record in the national championship. It's just inspiring and super happy for the Michigan team and Coach Harbaugh. He owns an RV, he owns a motorhome that he bought. He loves to RV. And he's also an inspirational coach. He came and talked to our whole senior leadership team in 2022, sharing his championship building secrets and leadership lessons for us, which was a lot of fun.
Well, speaking real quickly for Rick, a lifelong Michigan State fan, and myself, an Indiana University supporter. Congratulations. God, that was painful.
Hey, I knew you were Indiana. I know Rick is Michigan State, but I would say, hey, it's great for the Big Ten, the Midwest, for a team to take down the SEC, win the national title, and represent RV country really well.
Very good. Yeah.
All right, good work.
Hey, the real reason we brought you on, we wanted to congratulate you also on you're done with the rebranding. You went from RV retailer to Blue Compass, over 100 stores. It not a bad little gig there. Did all that in 1 year.
Yeah, thanks, Rick. It was exhilarating, a huge undertaking. We decided in late 22 to go forward with it, even knowing it was going to be a tougher RV market, and launched the brand last year in Tampa. And then in December in Austin, Texas, cut the ribbon at our final grand opening. And now we have Blue Compass on our stores from coast to coast, 100 stores. I personally went to every single grand opening. That was just exhilarating to be there, spend the time with our associates that are all super excited and passionate, and really, form a big part of the brand coming together to provide a great customer experience. So it was an incredible journey this year.
You've got a few stores that aren't technically Blue Compass in name, correct?
Yeah, we just have 3. So Airstream of Tampa, Airstream of Austin, and then also Motorhome Specialists, which has been the largest motorhome dealer in the world 10 years in a row. I think we'll have it for an 11th straight year, which is exciting, but we decided to not put the Blue Compass brand on those stores, but sure, we've got them on all the rest of our stores.
An enormous undertaking in terms of investment from the looks of things.
Yeah, it was over a $10 million investment to renovate our facilities. Couple fun stats. We installed 415 exterior signs with Blue Compass on them on our 100 stores, and interior signage and imagery. We put up 4,821 interior signs as part of the brand rollout. So a tremendous amount of work by the team. We got it done in a year. It's a huge undertaking on a multi-billion-dollar enterprise to roll out a national brand like that. We got it done, and super excited to enter 24. Now coming together as one Blue Compass.
Well, good segue. Let's talk about 2024. Now that the rebranding is in the rear view mirror, what's next for Blue Compass? And I guess maybe I'm trying to lead you into some consolidation type questions because you took a break. You took a break last year to focus on rebranding.
Yeah, we did, Rick. So, hey, we're excited to turn the page and get into 24. 23 was definitely a tough year for the industry, a tough RV market. The industry went through a really challenging, difficult, maybe call it, painful inventory issue to work through and get things lined out. I would say turning the page, we're in phenomenal shape. From an inventory standpoint, we got our brand rolled out. We've elevated the customer experience. We took a year off from significant acquisition growth and focused on, rolling out the brand. And then I would say, you asked about it. I'm excited for the next 5 years. For the industry, demographics are great. And then tremendous number of opportunities out there to keep growing through acquisition and opening new stores. So you'll definitely see our company grow over the next 5 years.
One of the other things, and people shouldn't be misled. Yes, you were working on the rebranding all this past year, 2023, but that's not to say that was the only thing you guys were working on. Give us a quick update on your training rollout that you put out there.
Yeah, so 2023, 4 years ago, we launched our RVR University. It's now called Blue Compass University. That has really been core to who we are as a company, investing in training for our associates, also a tremendous amount of leadership training. Yesterday, I was just in a service manager training program and graduation in Texas. We've got a number of programs we'll be running this year. We've got a lot of virtual training programs. We have more RVTI certified techs than anybody out there. So in terms of the brand and providing a great customer experience, making sure that the customers who buy from us, when they have a problem with their RV, we can get them into one of our 1,000 service bays.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of certified techs that can handle even the most complex repair and get them back on the road. So we've had a commitment to training from day one. We haven't backed off that, Rick. So you asked about 2023. A lot of companies view it as an expense to be cut when times are a little bit tougher. We view it as a great investment to help us grow, help our associates grow. So we did not put on the brakes at all on our training, and we have more great programs coming forward.
Big picture question, the market in general, your take on it from a ringside seat, where we're at and where you think we're headed.
Yeah, so we've been in an RV sales recession probably for 15 to 18 months now. So the back half of 22, we know it slowed down to a 350,000 annual retail sales rate. I projected 2023 would be the same, and that number is going to come in very close to exactly 350,000 retail RVs sold in the United States. Could come up just a little bit short. That's the lowest number of retail sales in 8 or 9 years. I think I got to go back to 2015 to see a number as low as 350. Currently going into next year, I'd say the environment is the same. So I would project 24 could look a lot like 23. 22, I'm sorry, early 23 came out of the gates a little bit stronger in show season. So I think the first quarter comp will be a little bit more challenging. We've seen that in some of our early shows, but we're projecting a similar 24 to 23 with some upside, Sherm.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is it's the general economic backdrop, I'm asking, that is causing you such a conservative view of 2024, huh?
Yeah, nothing to do with the RV demographics. It's just the macro, the inflation we've been hit with, the higher interest rates, the gas prices, consumer sentiment, all of that. I think you have a divisive political campaign that's going to play out this year that can affect the mood of voters and consumers about stepping into a large purchase. This is somebody buys an RV, it's usually your first or second largest purchase behind a house.
Mm-hmm.
But I do see some silver linings and tailwinds. One, the stock market is pretty strong right now. Two, it looks like the Federal Reserve is much more likely to finally lower interest rates starting as early as March or May. And when that happens, that'll have a very positive impact on RV, on the consumer mindset, on interest rates on loans. 80% of our sales are financed. So a lower interest rate helps the payment and the consumer psyche to step into a big purchase. Then also helps dealers with their floor plan, which is variable rate. So that's where I would see potential upside this year.
I want to ask you a question, John, and I know this is probably getting a little bit too much into your business here, but given that forecast that you just rolled out, how is that affecting your ordering, your RV ordering?
Yeah, so here's where we are. We took 2023 to we came in with a lot of inventory, similar to the industry, a lot of the wrong inventory. So the industry did, as you know, a great job of cranking up production all the way into the first half of 22. So dealers were more than willing to stock into all tiers of RV quality onto the lots. And there was too much of it in the industry. The industry's still working through the final phases of that. But our team did a phenomenal job, one, streamlining our product portfolio down to top tier quality OEM partners on our lots. Two, so we've got, I think, one of the best product lineups out there across our network of anybody. Super happy about that. Number two, we relentlessly got ahead of the aging and just burned off 2022s. We entered 2023 with over 8,000 22 model year RVs. We have 70 left right now.
Oh, beautiful.
We also have less than 10% of our inventory is aged over 360. So our teams have done a phenomenal job getting rid of aged inventory. So if you look at our product lineup, it's fresh, new 2024 models. They're at a lower price and they're higher quality products sitting on the lot today, which is exciting. And then our overall new inventory levels, we really took down a lot in 2023. And now we'll be buying more than we sell. We did that in the fourth quarter and then in the first quarter as we ramp up into the spring, summer selling season. So we're definitely strong buyers of RVs in 2024.
Well, in the, I mean,
23.
Yep. It's no secret. I mean, we're sitting here talking to you right on the cusp of the Florida RV Super Show. I myself, I'm going out to the Ohio RV Super Show tomorrow. There's been a few others and there's plenty of others coming up next several months. We're still looking at these shows, right, to give us some sense of what the retail market might end up looking like.
Yeah, very important indicator. First off, it's exciting to turn the page from December and get into show season. We have 18 shows in January.
Wow.
Coast to coast. We've already kicked some off, one in North Carolina, one in South Carolina, one in Texas. Actually, Columbus show going on right now, Indianapolis, 10-day shows. So that'll be a great indicator. Tampa will be an important indicator for 2024. I would say for the early shows, they've been down about 20% in attendance, but we've seen real buyers come in there. We're coming in with our new 2024 products, so we've had great results so far, but a little bit surprising that the attendance has been where it's been, at least on these, very early shows coming into January here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this in a market that we at the same time repeatedly hear is strong out there. I mean, at the campground level, at the general and RV enthusiast level. So we hear the market's there, but yes, we're also hearing a little hesitancy at retail.
Yeah, so we'll see. Again, I think there's upside this year, especially if the Fed lowers rates. The beginning of 23 again was very good. And so it's going to be interesting to watch these early shows and see if that down 20% continues or if it kicks more into higher gear here as we go through the first quarter.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you go ahead.
well, I was just going to bring in CoachNet to the conversation.
That's what I was going to do. Yeah.
Okay. We're coming up on the year anniversary of you guys making that acquisition. How's it been going?
Yeah, thanks. That was a great acquisition. So a huge step for us in terms of a customer commitment, investing in the customer experience, not only for Blue Compass stores, but also for the industry. And I have to say, it's a fantastic acquisition. We're able to give our customers and other dealers' customers 24/7, 365 roadside technical assistance. We have certified technicians there. Blue Compass, we give that away to every single purchaser of a new or used RV for a year. A lot of them buy up to 5 years. The people at CoachNet are phenomenal. They're passionate. They do their job well. They are there for the customer after the sale, which is a big part of what we're looking to do to differentiate our brand and differentiate our company. It's not just, hey, we sell an RV, customer takes delivery and say goodbye, good luck, we'll see you later. We want to be there for them. So we have an RV complete product and also backed by CoachNet, where we're there for them 24 hours a day to give them peace of mind on their RV adventures, especially new buyers coming in. They need that level of support.
Rick, should we let them off the hook?
Well, one last question, and I got my tongue in my cheek. Okay, John. You just finished the Blue Compass RV rollout, the rebranding, I should say. When are we going to see the rebranding to the Mason Blue Compass RV?
There you go. The Mason Blue. We do have the sunset in the background there. We're already pretty close, and I'm expecting our team, after Michigan won it all, to be in championship form this year. It's an inspiration. Appreciate it.
Oh
Rick.
boy, it's getting deep. John, thank you again so much for your time.
Seriously.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Sherm. Go Blue Compass. We'll see you in Tampa next week.